So let's get into our Fool's Gold for week 5 here. And I'll go ahead and start us off. And I wanted to be more careful with my selections. I've haven't hit a lot in the past couple of weeks, so I wanted to be more careful. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Broncos running backs as a collective, Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams against Pittsburgh. Now, there's a few reasons for this. Is like they're neither of these guys are taking the role. They're both like I don't even know if you ask me which one should I start, even if it's a good matchup. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe I lean towards Melvin just because he's the veteran. They trust him, all that. But I don't even know who you should start, even in a good matchup. And they're playing Pittsburgh, who like Pittsburgh, the team is not very good overall, but their defense isn't bad, and running backs haven't performed well against them. Even Joe Mixon, I believe in week 3, he didn't have a good game against them, and he was getting a lot of volume. So I just think that it's too iffy. Like I don't feel good about starting either of these guys in my flex just because there's such a timeshare, and there's a lot of duo running backs situations out there where you can start both of the guys, but especially this week, I would stay away from them. Not a great matchup. I think it's just, and also Drew Lock's probably going to be the starter. Teddy Bridgewater out. We saw both of these guys doing pretty well when Teddy Bridgewater was the starting quarterback. So all things considered, we don't know what's up with the quarterback situation. Not a good matchup. Their timeshare. I would just avoid the Denver backfield this week. Anything to add to that, Justin?
Good call. Unlike the Texans, where just to not play them, you always are fighting who to play with. And if you follow the
Yes.
stats, we have a quarter of the season. Well, we used to have a quarter of the season done. It's literally whoever gets in the end zone gets a good game, and the other person averages 7 to 9 points. So you're rolling.
Exactly.
You're right now. You're rolling the dice. So it's hard to say. But if you're in a position where you don't have to start one, you're probably in a good position. But I know most people don't have that option.
And I agree. And I don't think everybody rosters both of them. So I think a lot of people have one of them on their roster. And I think like I'd rather start a wide receiver, especially if it's PPR. I'd rather start a Jacoby Myers or something like that rather than one of these guys for sure.